Jessica Knight Music Studio presents the Off The RoadShow, a collection of songs and stories from off the beaten path. The artists featured in this month's show include David Ellsworth, Avoree King, Joseph and Benjamin Catanzaro, the Guitar People, Ron Barlow, Asher and Sam Beddoes, Ron Pope, the Hobble Creek Hobblers, Doug Andrus and Florence Hawkinson. Welcome to the Off The RoadShow. We are glad you are joining us. Tonight's show has a variety of instruments and musical selections from musicians of all ages. We are delighted to start our show with a feature from Florence Hawkinson. Her video, Improv in A, is a fun collaboration with Jessica. Jessica provided the background guitar track, and Florence is playing an impromptu melody on the mandolin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What do you do when you are supposed to be practicing your instrument but would rather be playing Nintendo? You play the theme song from your favorite game on your instrument. Brothers Joseph and Benjamin Catanzaro are back with a great rendition of the Legend of Zelda theme played on banjo and cello. have another great brothers duet featuring Asher and Sam Beddoes on the piano. Asher is in 5th grade and writes comic books and jokes. He has been playing the piano for 5 years. Sam is in 3rd grade and plays soccer, baseball, and football. He has been playing piano for 4 years. They live in Wisconsin and they both love to ski and play in the snow. Their song is called Snow Fort Hideout. Ron Barlow has been playing for more than 60 years. He enjoys many types of music, including bluegrass, traditional country and western, gospel, and big band tunes. The song he is playing tonight is called On My Father's Side. He first heard it while playing with the Old Time Fiddlers in Fillmore. A Baptist minister was a member of the group and played it for them. Ron began researching other versions of the song and then adapted it to his specific instruments and skills. It is a unique blend of gospel, bluegrass, and country genres, and he loves the message it conveys. This video shows him playing the mandolin, but he recorded all of the other instruments himself, including banjo, guitar, and bass. He is also singing the 3-part harmony.
Just a young boy in the temple one day, shared with the doctors, they were so amazed. Never had they seen one so young, speak so swift. They asked him many questions, the conversation went like this.
What's your name, son?
On my mother's side, my name is Jesus, but on my father's side, they call me Emmanuel.
How old are you?
On my mother's side, now I'm 12 years, but on my father's side, I've just always been.
Where are you
On
from?
my mother's side, I'm from Bethlehem, but on my father's side, it's New Jerusalem.
What's your plan?
On my mother's side, I'll be crucified, but on my father's side, in 3 days I'll arise, and I'll sit at my father's side. He was the Son of God, and yet the Son of Man, and I can't help but wonder how Joseph must have felt. Through an open door that day, he heard his son reply, "You see, I am the King of Kings that's on my father's side."
What's your name, son?
On my mother's side, my name is Jesus, but on my father's side, they call me Emmanuel.
How old are
On
you?
my mother's side, now I'm 12 years, but on my father's side, I've just always been.
Where are you
On
from?
my mother's side, I'm from Bethlehem, but on my father's side, it's New Jerusalem.
What's your plan?
On my mother's side, I'll be crucified, but on my father's side, in 3 days I'll arise, and I'll sit at my father's side.
I was raised on my parents' record collection, which consisted of mostly old folk and bluegrass, some old country, and a little bit of big band jazz tunes, until I was about 14 when my parents got divorced, and I came across 1950s and 60s rock and roll in kind of an unusual way. My mom had a boyfriend who would leave a stack of CDs on our kitchen countertop every time they would go out on a date. And one day, my little sister, who was 12, asked me if I'd listened to any of his CDs. And I immediately said, "Hey, you don't get into people's stuff." And she said, "I know, but they're really good." And that changed everything for us because we were hooked and we needed to find a plan. So luckily, we had a boombox that had a CD player and a cassette tape player. And we started recording, which of course is only creating evidence. But it did allow us to listen to them as many times as we wanted without getting into his collection. My mama started dating, and the guy that she was with bringing his collection of CDs. We'd stay up all night long, taping all our favorites, and sneak 'em back downstairs before they'd know. The Beatles and the Beach Boys, the Monkees and the Birds, I lost my heart to rock and roll's king. The new sound really thrilled us, it was speaking to our souls, words and chords we'd never heard before. Soon we started singing the songs that we discovered, and Mama knew we liked that rock and roll. She finally lost her patience when she heard my sister playing Help Me Rhonda 50 times or more. But she couldn't change the way they made us feel inside, and the chords we were strumming really came to life. So every time he picked Mom up, my sister and I would sneak to steal from his collection of CDs. I didn't hardly know him, I didn't like his kids, but it didn't really matter much to me. As long as Mom was with him and he loved those CDs, I knew I was happy as could be. We were saving up our money and buying blank cassettes, worried they'd be breaking up too soon. And knowing that was leaving, was taking those CDs, we taped as fast as our stereo could be. One day it was over, I think my mama cried, 'cause breaking up is always hard to do. But my sister and I were smiling, 'cause we got what we wanted, we taped this whole collection of CDs. Couldn't change the way they made us feel inside, and the chords we were strumming really came to life. So rock and roll will always be an influence to me, since I stole his collection of CDs. Now rock and roll will always be an influence to me, since I stole his collection of CDs.
Tonight we have another wonderful feature from the Hobble Creek Hobblers. They're playing Jambalaya, which was one of the last songs released by Hank Williams before his untimely death. It continues to be one of his most popular songs, as it captures a musical look at American Cajun culture.
Goodbye, Joe, me gotta go, me on my gotta go pull P-rope down the bayou. Buy your bond, sweetest one, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, Philly gumbo. For tonight I'm gonna see my share of meal. Big guitar, filled fruit jar, and big ale. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
Avoree King started playing guitar about 7 months ago. Besides practicing a lot, she has also been working hard to upgrade to a nice guitar, which she just accomplished. Since starting guitar, she has been excited to perform with her friends for her school, and luckily someone filmed it so we could share it tonight. She and her friends are performing Before You Go by Lewis Capaldi. Want to be featured in our next show? Head over to our website, jessicanightmusicstudio.com, to get started. Here you can read all of the details, upload your video to our Dropbox link, and fill out important information. Anyone is welcome to submit a video, but please keep all songs family friendly as we do have some younger viewers. Videos are due by the 5th of the month. Any videos received after the deadline will be featured in the following month's show. If you have any questions, please email us at jessicanightmusicstudio@gmail.com. We look forward to seeing your videos. Our next feature is Doug Andrus performing Give Said the Little Stream. The lyrics to this song were written by Franny Crosby Van Alstyne. When Franny was 6 years old, she developed an eye infection, and the treatment by her doctor left her blind. While most people told her she couldn't do anything, her mother and grandmother encouraged her to be ambitious and told her that two of the greatest poets are blind. At 8 years old, she wrote her first poem, and by the end of her life, she had written almost 8,000 poems and hymns. The tune was composed by William Batchelor Bradbury. William had mastered almost every instrument except piano by the age of 14. We think he would enjoy hearing Doug's arrangement of his tune. We have a great feature from Ron Pope on the mandolin with an old-time fiddle tune. The Arkansas Traveler tale is said to have originated with Sanford Faulkner of Kentucky, who traveled through Arkansas in the early 1840s. He was lost in the woods of Yell County and stopped for directions at a humble log home. The man there was playing the first half of a tune on the fiddle and was not very friendly, until the traveler offered to play the second half of the song, which is the Arkansas Traveler. The fiddler was delighted to finally hear the completed tune and opened his house to the traveler. The Guitar People are back with another fun tune. Merrill and Shelley Black will be playing the New Orleans adopted anthem, When the Saints Go Marching In. The origin of this song is unknown, but it was made famous in the late 1930s by Louis Armstrong.
Oh, when the saints go marching in, Oh, when the saints go marching in, I wanna be in the number. When the saints go marching in. When the sun refuses to shine. Oh, when the sun refuses to shine. I wanna be in that number. When the saints go marching in. Oh, when the moon turns red with blood. Oh, when the moon turns red with blood. I wanna be in that number. When the saints go marching in. Here we go. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. I wanna be in that number. When the saints go marching in. Oh, on that hallelujah day. Oh, on that hallelujah day. I wanna be in that number. When the saints go marching in. Oh, when the trumpet sounds the call. When the trumpet sounds the call. I wanna be in that number. When the saints go marching in. Everybody, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. I wanna be in that number. When the saints go marching in.
Tonight, we will end our show with another piano duet. This video features David Ellsworth and a friend playing the Beatles tune, Lady Madonna. Paul McCartney wrote this song on the piano using the influence of Fats Domino tunes as his inspiration. We thank you for watching our show and hope you have enjoyed the variety of music, people, and instruments featured tonight. Here is Lady Madonna. While going down life's weary road, I'll try to lift some traveler's load. I'll try to turn the night to day, make flowers bloom along the way. From all of us, thank you for watching. We hope to see you off the road.